Welcome back to our conference here in Kilkenny for Twilight, our Integration Day. Can I introduce you to the Maltese ambassador? Good evening and welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Giovanni,
Yes.
Giovanni Buttigieg. I was born in a big family, which is not strange for Ireland, I suppose.
Yeah, no, that's right.
We were 11 siblings.
Okay.
I've lived for a long time in what is known as Ireland of Malta.
Okay.
We have a town in Malta, Floriana, where I reside, which is known as, we are called the Irish over there. We even play in green.
Okay, good.
In my most recent past, I was in New York for almost 5 years.
Okay.
I was the Deputy Ambassador of Malta to the United Nations, and from there I was appointed Ambassador to Ireland 1 year ago.
Okay, tell me, what's the average day like for an ambassador? I mean, like, tell me what it's like. You get up every day, what do you have to do?
First thing you do is you check if there is something urgent.
Yeah.
And then a normal routine consists of representation. You represent your country with different people, different stakeholders. Reporting.
Yes.
You report what's going on, meetings, impressions of people on your country.
Okay.
As well as trying to promote your country, promoting your country. Try to bring investment to Malta, we try to bring tourism.
Yes.
That's more or less what ambassadors do.
Okay. So an event like this, Twilight event, meeting other people from different countries is very, very important. Cultural integration, diversity, all that kind of stuff is very, very important.
Yes, it's very important because you cannot get a complete picture of a country by only talking to government officials or only talking to businesses.
Yes.
It's very important also to interact with civil society, with community initiatives. And it is also important to realize and to make time for that the country is not its capital only, It's important to find time and possibilities to get out of the capital, to get a better picture of the country where you are.
And what do you think of Ireland as a country? Are you happy to be the ambassador here? How do you feel about that?
So that's two questions in one.
Yeah, we just kind of, yes, basically, you're happy to be in Ireland then, yes? Yeah.
So, first of all, I am happy to be in Ireland because, as I explained in the beginning, it is home from home.
Yes.
But apart from my town, Irish people are very similar to Maltese in their demeanor, in our attitude.
Yeah.
So it feels very much like home. Yeah. Secondly, it's very close.
Yes.
Also to my actual home.
Yeah.
Then I like here very much the weather. I think it receives a lot of
negative,
unfair criticism. Right. I think the weather here. Okay. I find it very moderate.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm talking about Dublin because this is where I spend most of my time.
Yeah.
Yes. Being ambassador is very nice in general. I think there are very few things that are more rewarding than representing your people, than representing your country.
Yes, being a part of that.
So I would say I'm in a very good spot at the moment.
Absolutely. Is there anything that you'd like to do in the world at the moment, be it cultural, political, or any to make the world a better place? Is there anything in your mind that you would say, I am going to do this today and everyone is going to be really happy and we're all going to go forward? Is there anything in your mind?
Yes. Well, see, to change the world, it takes a bit longer than a decision you take now. I think at the moment, a very important issue is climate.
Yes.
We have to make sure that the only planet that we have remains livable.
Yes.
With little distraction as possible, little disruption as possible. So I would say what I try to do, or what I would like to see, and what I try to contribute to is try to control first the change, and secondly prepared to mitigate
Yes.
the impacts of the change, because change is there already.
Yes.
There are people suffering already.
Yes.
There are people losing their land, people losing their
homes,
farms, and so on.
Yes.
So I'd say this would be my
Yes.
Well, most
To
important
make
thing, yes.
To make the world a safer and better place.
yes, in terms of climate.
And do you enjoy meeting people with different cultures? Do you like to see people like from Ukraine or Romania? Do you like to see what they do? Does it bring something to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's almost natural for people from Ireland and from Malta. We both come from countries that have a long history of emigration, of our people having to leave their country to make a living, therefore exporting their country, but also exposing themselves to the different countries and cultures they happen to get. And then in the recent years, this trend has been completely reversed, where we became two countries of immigration, where we have witnessed people from many, many different parts of the world coming and call our country home. So I would say it's not so much a question of whether you like it or not. It's almost a very normal part of our life, coming where we are coming from.
Okay. What do you do to relax? What do you like to do?
I like to read.
Yes.
In Ireland, I fell in love with an art form that I had struggled with for a long time, which is poetry.
Poetry, yes.
Yes, so I like very much to read Irish poetry, and I like walking, and I see them ling a lot. Every time I go on walks, somehow it makes me understand more and more where the Irish poets are coming from.
Yes.
So I would say that's the most relaxing thing that I do.
Yes. Irish music now for Patrick's Day?
Well, yes, Irish music
Irish
is very global.
Yeah. Irish dancing.
We call it Irish, but it's very global now.
Very global. Listen, listen, it's lovely talking to you, and thank you for your time today, and I hope you're enjoying our conference here today in Kilkenny.
Yes, thank you,
Giovanni,
and
thank you
to
very
your
much.
listeners. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.